You guys can hear me? Are we good? Yeah. Good effort by our guys tonight. We knew that it was going to be one of those hard fought type of games with how New York plays, and I mean, they're big and strong. I felt like they kind of pushed us around a little bit in that first half, and then we were able to respond in the second. 14 blocks, six of them from Rashawn, but really like just a solid team win on both ends of the court from scrapping, taking care of the ball. Only 2 points off of our six turnovers, and that's one of the top defensive teams in the league. So, um, good last home game to get a win, and then get one in that fashion where we just had to fight all game. Was nice to see.
Start with Sean Cunningham.
Hey, Luke, tonight when you talked about, before the game about the concern about the physicality, to see your team not only struggle with that early, like you mentioned, but respond in a way where I don't know if the 14 blocks had to do something with it, but just to see that fight from them on that defensive end, is that a little bit of an anomaly, or did you see a lot of progress there?
No, no, I mean, it's it's progress. It's at least for that, that mainly. Well, I mean, the fight was there all game again. Again, I'll keep saying I think our guys pretty. They give a lot of effort every night. But it was that second effort that we block a shot and don't come up with the 50-50 ball. We play great defensive possession, don't crack down and box out. So that's where we were, getting pushed around in the first half with. Even then, I think we held them to under 40% in the first half with ninth whatever second chance points and however many offensive rebounds. But then in the second half, where the progress happened was every time there was a loose ball, we had two or three guys digging that thing out, getting on the ground, coming up with those, and that just has to be a constant for us. And it was good to see that in the second half tonight.
Sam.
Hey, Luke. Marvin really looks like he's starting to pick things up defensively. I mean, he got pushed around a couple of times tonight, but can you see like the leaps and bounds that he's taking?
Yeah, I think Marvin, from where he is right now to the start of the season, from just a concept standpoint of NBA basketball and what we're trying to accomplish scheme wise, has he has come a really far a long way, and it's impressive. Even at the end of the game, I know it was only a few possessions. He was on R.J. Barrett, who's a guard. He could be considered a point guard. They run so much stuff through him. I thought he did a nice job understanding that in those ISOs we want to force him to his right hand. He had a couple really nice possessions against Julius, who's having an all-star, type of year, who's very tough to contain. Took more charges again. I mean, he's got to be leading our whole team and taking charges, and that's to me winning basketball. That's sacrificing for your teammates, and that's very good to see from him. And that's the type of progress we need as a team.
Jason Jones.
Hey, Luke, I asked about Harrison before the game, but when he has a game where he's scoring the way he did tonight, and he's getting the assist and the rebounds, what does that change for you guys overall when you have him that engaged in so many areas?
Yeah, we need it, Jason. You know, we need him to be aggressive, and like I said pregame, part of that's on us as a coaching staff to call more stuff for him. Part of that's on his teammates and the flow of the game to get him the ball, and part of that's on him to demand the ball. He's that guy for our team. He's a veteran. He has the respect of all his teammates, and he has the talent to do that. So we need him being aggressive. We're a much better team when he is, and yet eight rebounds, 7 assists, 21 points, 9 and 9 from the foul line. That's efficient basketball right there.
Christos Saltis. Greece.
Hello, coach. I would
Hello.
like to ask you. You not only allowed 94 points against the Knicks, but also you had 21 assists and only 6 turnovers. What they mean those numbers about the willingness and the effort of your players on the court?
Yeah, well, the guys really, like I said, we really competed on both ends against a big physical team, and we keep talking about what's hurting us, and live ball turnovers are killing us. So to only have 6 turnovers against a defensive team like that, and them only get 2 points on it, those are the things we have to do as a team to win games. So we've been preaching about it. We've been talking about it. It was good to see that in action tonight.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Luke, nice win for you guys. You've said consistently you think the effort has been there. But do you think, in the fight as well, but did your team do a better job tonight than you've seen in a while in just matching the physicality that it's going to require to win games?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I think that especially in that second half, I not only did we match, but I thought we were the more physical team in that second half. And they as a group, you saw it. It was De'Aaron coming in and tipping offensive rebounds. Tyrese coming in and stripping balls. Buddy had a nice he had a nice box out in that second half where he had somebody pretty much on the ground as a low box out man. So we just have to understand, there's some teams that are huge that can kind of just stand there and rebound, and then and we're not one of those teams. We have to put bodies on bodies. We have to attack rebounds. We have to have guards come back and crack back and sandwich rebound, and it has to be just the way we play the game. And we did a really nice job of that tonight, Jason.
Greg Joyce, New York Post.
What's that? We're done, you said?
No.
Yeah, I was curious what you saw from Tyrese tonight, especially defensively, and then that late 3 that he came up with.
Yeah, he was good. He finds a way to make plays. Even he had a block shot late in the fourth where the shot clock was getting low, and they probably wouldn't have made the shot, but the fact he got back in the play and got a deflection so we could get out and run. He finds a way to make winning plays, and look, he's got a lot to learn still, and he's an active learner. He's always asking questions, and he makes a fair share of mistakes as well for being a young player, but he finds a way, and he plays with a confidence that's contagious. I think that really makes it enjoyable to be out there on the court with him.
Tony Harvey, a couple more, Coach.
And we're fine. I just thought you said.
No.
Yeah, Coach Walton, we did talk about this at the beginning of the game. Your second unit, they played with alertness and they were really aggressive out there. Can I get your commentary on the work that they did tonight?
Yeah, look, they got a tough role. Their minutes haven't been big, and it's so they got to come in ready. And that's that when you get small amount of minutes, that's gonna be a challenge. And with some of the injuries we have, it's groups that haven't got a ton of time together. So I thought we struggled a little bit in the first half with that group, but that same group almost put the game away for us in the fourth. We had a couple open threes that didn't go down, and Glenn had a good alley-oop that could have pushed it up, and but they really got after it, really competed and pushed the lead, and gave us some nice momentum as we got back to our starters. So that's a job well done by them tonight.
Last one, come on.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing okay. I got a lot going on. Are you calling more set plays, or are the guys starting to get organized and flow with the scheme a little better? Particularly the movement of the bigs, they seem to be creating way more space for the guards to penetrate. I don't want to, what I see is kind of a horns into a hammer flow going on, but.
Yeah, we're trying to mainly just call plays at dead balls and timeouts. We still want them to continue to grow that aspect of it. So yeah, the guys are, De'Aaron and Tyrese, Corey are getting, a good understanding of different options we can get to out of the flow of things. But yeah, the horns to the hammer and all that, those are plays that we're pretty much just saving for dead ball situations where, we naturally won't have a chance to push the pace anyway. But yeah, I think the group, they're doing a better job of that.
All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys.